My name is Prince CHIOMA, the leadership candidate for this forthcoming local government election in Port Harcourt.
All right, so just recently some politicians in River State came up to accuse the governor of sponsorship of a particular political party and said the governor will not be fair in the forthcoming local government election of which you're a candidate for the Labour Party. What would you want to say about this?
As a Labour Party candidate, I have the belief and confidence that the Governor Siminalayi, who said he has Rivers people at heart and is kind of person that he will conduct a free and fair election. And the man in RISIEC, who happens to be a retired judge with his pedigree, will not want to be pushed to do what is wrong. So I have the confidence that this election will be free, fair, and credible.
Situation. Some persons, which is why some persons actually were trying to, accuse the governor of taking sides. Do you believe he was taking sides or he's taking sides?
I wouldn't, like I said, I'm not in anybody's mind. The mind of everyone belongs to the person. It's only God that sees the heart. But we believe people in what they say. And we should trust people with what they say because everybody's word should be his or her bond. So we have to believe with what they say because they said they love Rivers people. So they should allow Rivers people to select who they want in this forthcoming election. Rivers people should be able to come out and select who they want. And anybody that the people wants will be able to work with the governor, will be able to work for the betterment of the state and the LGAs.
Okay, you are in Port Harcourt, Faga. What are your chances of, coming out tops in this election?
In this election, to be honest to anybody, I have not seen any contender that they can come out from anywhere to defeat me. Because the people love me, and they are the people that ask me to come. And I oblige them, because I know their problem, because they know I know their problems. And I'm here to solve the problem of the people with their own money. That is why I'm out. So I've not seen anybody that can challenge me.
Okay, so when you say you know the problem of the people, for me it sounds vague. But again, what are the specifics you're going to address when you enter that? Talking about the problems of the people.
The hunger in the land. Major agenda, human capital development. That's what I will go into. To make sure that most people stand on their feet. To empower people to become something in the future.
What are the strategies?
Or
modalities, so to say.
We have our modalities, which we will not expose by now, but we have a way of doing it because I'm a grassroots man. So I know what it takes to make people happy. We have been doing it, we'll continue to do it, but this time we'll do it with people's money. It's something we have been doing before now with our own personal resources, but this time we will do it with the people's resources.
Okay, River State is one state that people believe that during elections there's always violence, here and there. What are you going to do to handle and take care of this when it comes?
Well, it becomes violence when you impose people on people. Most elections, if you give people the chance to vote who they want, there won't be violence. But when you try to impose people on people, that is why the crisis begins, because you're trying to impose people on against their will. So that's why we are urging the RISIEC and the governor to allow the people choose who they want. Let the election be free and fair. There won't be violence because people will come out and choose who they want and go home and be happy at the end of the day that who they voted, that their vote counted. But when their vote doesn't count, that's where you see the crisis.
Okay, so Port Harcourt City houses the headquarters of River State. It houses the government house where the governor sits. Of course, one of the challenges in this city is the challenge of touting in almost everything, like taxation and all the rest of things. Again, what are you going to do to ensure that touting, all these boss people who collect money from bosses and all that, And of course, multiple taxation is addressed.
That is where I told you that I will focus on human capital development. When people have something to do, they'll be off the street. We know what to do to take some people out of the street. When people are busy learning handworks, doing things, doing some jobs, and being busy doing something, that will go off the road, and the road will be sanitized. But when they don't have jobs to do, they don't have nothing to do. That is where you see the agboro everywhere. But when you call them and empower them and make them start up something on their own, those that want to go to school will go to school. Those that want to learn work will learn work. Those that want to work will get something to do and not harassing people on the road. Those are the things we want to eradicate.
Like still in Port Harcourt, the streets most times are filled with destitutes. How can your government, if you are elected, tackle such?
That's why I told you that we know the problem of the people and we know how to handle those issues, because it's already something we'll be handling before now. But this time we'll handle it with their own resources, which will empower us to do more than what we have been doing before. So we'll help the people to get something doing, and those things will be eradicated.
You are coming from the Labour Party. The government is from another party. How will you be able to handle it?
People always say the governor will want to impose, and I ask people, the governor of Rivers State is the PDP. The president is APC. Are they not working together? They are working together. All everybody is looking for is a better government. So even the governor in Rivers State should look for people that would give this good governance in the grassroots. Because if you end up trying to impose people, and at the end of the day, it's not the people's mind, it's not the people's choice, you find out that your government is not working well. Not minding the party. I'm a Labour Party, yes. If the governor is doing well, we will all work together. Everybody will work together. Everybody must not be in one party. In the federal, it's not the people are in different parties. If you go to the house, you meet Labour Party, you meet PDP, you meet APC, you meet YPP, you meet all the other parties. They are there. They are all working together for the betterment of the nation. So anybody that emerges as local government chairman, by the grace of God, which I'm going to emerge, we will all work together for the betterment of the people of Rivers State and Port Harcourt in particular.
Just last week, a few days ago, the member House of Representatives who won election on the platform of your party, in the House of CHINWON, declared indeed that he is simplified. Labour Party members are Rivers State are also simplified. Are you simplified, sir?
I believe everybody, we only have one governor in the state, which is Simnalaye, and we all believe in his good governance. When you talk about simplified, there's nothing wrong in being simplified, because that is the governor on seat. So everybody will channel his or her own effort to make sure that he succeeds in all the way. When talk about simplified, there are Labour Party in simplified, there are PDP, there are APC. It's a general thing that they are doing. All is for the betterment of the state. So like I said before, we will do everything possible to make sure that the state grows and that there's peace in the state. We will support whatever brings peace and unity in the state. Like the governor said, he loves his interest, his prominent interest is the peace and happiness of Rivers people, that he has Rivers people at heart. So I urge him to please allow the Rivers people to choose who they want and let it count.
What more would you like Rivers people to know, particularly those of Port Harcourt City local government?
What I want Port Harcourt people and the Labour Party people and the obedience to come out en masse and vote. And we assure them that by His grace, the Almighty, that their vote will be counted and the election will be free and fair. They should come out en masse and vote and give me their vote, because their cries I have heard. And by God's willing, we'll wipe up their tears. Let them come out en masse and vote. Their vote will be counted. God bless us.